Listen, bro, everybody tap in. If you from America or if you not from America and you want to learn about America, I'm here to tell you, listen, if you melanated, they want you to walk around looking, they want you to come out the house looking like a professional. When I tell you they want you to come out the house looking like a professional protester, listen, you not getting overnight success if you don't look like a professional protester. If you don't look like you professionally march downtown and you're a professional victim, at the end of the day, they not trying to hear it. Even if it's life-changing advice, they're not trying to hear it. The masses only want to hear professional protesters. They only want to hear what people that said, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I've been working this 9 to 5 my whole life. They only want to hear people like that. So when you get on here and tell people, hey, control your lust. Why do you want to smash this girl? Listen, at the end of the day, guys never ask themselves before they smash a girl, why do I gotta smash her? Why do I want to smash her? Did you ever ask yourself, why do I want to smash this girl? You never even asked yourself that. You know why? Because you're an NPC. You either not an NPC and you just listen to NPC advice, or you're an NPC. And if you tired of being NPC or listening to NPC advice, listen, I'm going to tell you, control your lust. At the end of the day, if you're not a multi-millionaire, control your lust. Listen, do not get her phone number. Getting a woman's phone number in 2025, that's called played out game. I repeat, that's called played out game. It shows that you're not disciplined and you're not strong enough to focus on business first. At the end of the day, listen, in 2025, if you got motion, oh, they coming to you. They asking you for the number. You don't got to do anything. Listen, this is 2025. This is not 1906 anymore. This is not 1930, Jim Crow era. This is not 1960, 70. Listen, at the end of the day, all of that stuff is over. Now we have social media. They didn't have social media back then like this and it was popping, they can get paid off of it. They had to go to round table meetings and try to fit in. If you're still trying to fit in 2025, you're not walking around in shape. You look like a professional protester. And listen, the professional protesters, I'm about to come under the tree. Listen, a professional protester, he is a professional victim. At the end of the day, he still thinks it's he thinks it's 1975. He thinks it's 1962. He thinks it's 1937. At the end of the day, bro, you can run it up on YouTube, bro. You don't have to be a horny, uncontrolled man. See, what happens is when you want to lust after women, it's going to cost you 25 each cheek. I repeat, when you want to lust after a woman, it's going to cost you 25 each cheek. You going to be around here like Club Shay Shay, laughing at everybody else, say, I'm hard on my daughter. But you retired a random OnlyFans model you don't even know. I repeat, you retired a random OnlyFans model you don't even know. Why couldn't your kids get that money? You know why? Because majority of people in this world, they had children out of peer pressure. They never really wanted to have kids for themselves. They had kids out of peer pressure. At the end of the day, listen, you got to understand. Stop following the masses. The masses is going to lead you to H-E-double-L. I repeat, stop following the masses. The masses is going to lead you to H-E-double-L. And they're going to laugh at you. When they lead you to H-E-double-L, they're going to also laugh at you. What the hell? Why would they laugh at you and lead you to H-E-double-L? At the end of the day, you got to understand. Control your lust, for your lust control you. Listen. It does not pay to be a weak man in America. If you're a weak man in America, listen, it costs 25 each cheek. If you're a strong man in America, you're focusing on international. You're focusing on your international resources. Listen, I don't have to be a part of the black community because I practice Italian and Spanish. So that makes me speak 3 languages. I speak 3 languages as a Negro in America. I repeat, I speak 3 different languages as a Negro in America. So listen, I do not relate to struggle. I come to YouTube with a haircut. I repeat, I come to YouTube with a haircut. I don't come with no edge up and no haircut, my facial hair growing all over the place. Listen, I don't come like that. I am not a professional marcher. I am not a professional protester. I do not dodge smoke grenades my whole life. If you look like you dodge smoke grenades, they'll pay you. I repeat, if you look like you dodge smoke grenades, they'll pay you. At the end of the day, we don't need their money. At the end of the day, we're focused on international wealth. So at the end of the day, buongiorno. At the end of the day, they don't even know what that means. I speak Italian, Spanish, and English. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Buongiorno. At the end of the day, they don't even know. They don't know. So when they try to say all black people in the struggle, how? You can't even communicate with me. And bro, I can have a conversation with you right now in Italian. You wouldn't know how to respond. You would call me, oh, I'm not black enough. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm Jesus Christ enough. You think Jesus roamed the earth and he couldn't communicate with different cultures and different people? No, Jesus was multilingual. So at the end of the day, I repeat, Jesus was multilingual. Tomato, the Maybach, it's the same thing, whatever you want to call it. At the end of the day, listen, you got to understand, control your lust, focus on strength. Listen, as a man, you're supposed to represent strength. Every time you smash and release, you're now weak. You're now weak for her. So if it was just a 304 or OnlyFans model, when you release to that OnlyFans model or that 304, you develop feelings for her. This is what the Red Pill coach is not telling you. They want you to develop feelings for these women. Then they can double back and come back with 20 steps. Oh, how to stay detached. How you gonna stay detached if you busting on her face? How you gonna stay detached if you keep on hitting her from the back and making it spread? How you gonna be detached if you need something from her? I repeat, how are you gonna be detached from a woman that you need something from? You need her coochie. You need her to squirt. You need her to say, oh, I love the way you hit it. It was the best vitamin D you ever gave me in my life. I repeat, dudes want to hear that ego. They just want to hear that ego boost. Just please boost my ego. You gave me the best vitamin D I've ever had. She's lying to you. At the end of the day, she had too much vitamin D to even know or compare. Listen, the Bible says it's not wise to compare. So if you know it's not wise to compare, you will know she's lying. At the end of the day, control your lust, for they tempt you. At the end of the day, and if they do tempt you, you better flee from all temptation, or Jesus gonna see you in the end. The Most High gonna see you at the end. Listen, Monk Mode Gang, you know what's going on. Listen, bro.